Hey guys, and welcome to Lindsay's Lounge. My name is Lindsay. We're supposed to have the top 10 girls singing on American Idol tonight. Fortunately, little Miss Crystal Bowersox is in the hospital, so top 10 guys performed. Hopefully Crystal's okay and she'll be able to make the show tomorrow. I heard it had something to do with her diabetes, probably not taking care of herself as well as she should have been, just because of all the stress that she's probably going through with the competition, trying to, get to all the press conferences that they're having and rehearsals and stuff. So hopefully she's doing okay and taking care of herself right now so that she'll be in tip-top shape for tomorrow. First up for the night for the guys was Michael Lynch singing This Is a Man's World by James Brown, I think. He took everything that the judges told him last week and really took that to heart and totally used that in his performance. Definitely to his benefit. Most improved, not most improved because I think he did okay last week, but definitely the best performance of the night, I think, by a landslide. He really, really did a good job tonight. His voice really, really suited that song. It was just smooth. Perfect song choice. And, with doing that song tonight and then the Maroon 5 song last week, he really was able to show his versatility. So, excellent choice in doing two different kinds of songs and being able to do both of those songs. Definitely put him in a really good spot in the competition right now. So, I am going to predict top 4, at least, for this kid, Michael Lynch. Next, we had John Park, who goes to Northwestern right here in Illinois. He sang Gravity by John Mayer. I really wanted to like this kid. I liked him a lot in the auditions. He looked so nervous, which was kind of strange. Get all your nerves out on the first week, because I don't remember him looking nervous last week. And in the little video package of him at the beginning said that he tried too hard last week. He didn't try at all this week, I thought. So he needs to find the middle ground, because he just looked bored up there, and I was almost falling asleep when I was watching this performance, quite honestly. And I don't really do that all that much on American Idol, because I love watching them, but this was just really bad. So, no. Not digging the tone of his voice either like I thought I would, so. Casey James was the third contestant tonight. He sang Gavin DeGraw, I Don't Want to Be, probably like the 50th contestant on American Idol to sing this song, which is okay. He whipped out the electric guitar, which was pretty impressive, really, but it is a singing competition, so hopefully he's not going to have this be his little shtick every week, because he needs to focus on his voice and his vocals, which he definitely can do because he's got excellent vocals. Just doesn't have any charisma on the stage, I don't think. It's just kind of blah watching him. He'll definitely get into the top 12, but if he doesn't, pick up the charisma part of the performance, he's not going to make it past the top 8, I wouldn't think. But if he does pick that up, his voice can definitely carry him through very far in this competition. Though I did think it was kind of a copycat version of the performance. Nothing new to the song like he said he was going to do in the video package. But that's okay. It still sounded really good. Next was Alex Lambert. I think I'm going to do this all season, calling him Adam Lambert instead of Alex. He sang John Legend, Everybody Knows. Had not heard this song before. Used a guitar, which I think helped ease his nerves a little bit this week. He was a little shaky at the beginning, but definitely in general way less nervous looking and sounding this week. And I just absolutely love the sound of this kid's voice. He's just, like I said last week, so current and so relevant to radio and iTunes and the Billboard charts right now. So if he can control his nerves and continue to pick good songs for his voice, he's going to do really well. And, I would maybe put him, really well for him probably isn't really well for Michael Lynch, but definitely the top 12. I think he could reach the top 12. Then we had Todrick Hall. He sang Tina Turner, What's Love Got to Do with It? I was not feeling this performance. I thought there was very sharp notes. It was really boring and just, ugh. 2 performances in a row, just not doing it for me, Todrick. Gotta say, I think he might be in danger of going home. Sorry, I'm just trying to get through everything really quick so I don't run out of time. Jermaine Sellers was next. He sang What's Going On by Marvin Gaye, pop classic. Everyone knows it. Much better than last week when he was just not hitting a single note in his song. The runs this week I think were still pretty weak, so he just needs to ease off of those. Like I said, definitely much better than last week, but I think he's kind of hit his peak in this competition. I don't really see him improving anymore. So I don't know. He's definitely, I think, in danger of going home this week too. Andrew Garcia was the next contestant, singing James Morrison's You Give Me Something, another song I don't think I had heard before. Very smooth to start off the performance, really, really sounded good, but when we got to the chorus, it was a little rough for me. I was really, really wanting to love this performance, but I just don't. I don't hate it by any means, but it was just okay for me, really. Because he had that amazing performance in Hollywood Week, they keep bringing it up at the judges table. He's just, having a real hard time living up to it and exceeding that performance and really creating an idol moment for himself. He kind of makes me think of Jason Castro back in season 7, semifinals week 3, when it was 80s week. He sang Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah, one of the all-time favorite American Idol moments for a lot of people, including myself. Love that performance. He kind of faltered there for a little while. Everyone had such high expectations for him. Didn't live up to it. But during the American Idol Gives Back show, he sang the ukulele version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and I think that definitely saved him and kept him in the competition a little bit longer. But Andrew, oh my gosh, there's too many A names this year. Andrew needs to, kind of channel that and really, push the envelope a little bit more next week and, improve his vocals and, just do a killer performance. He's definitely in the top 12, but, I don't know, top 8, 9, really, if he doesn't improve. And, because he can't keep holding on to Straight Up for all that long before people forget about it. Aaron Kelly was up next, singing My Girl by The Temptations. Really, really great song choice, I thought, for him. It was very cute. He put a little bit of a country twang on it, so that worked really well for him. He knows what he wants to do. He didn't completely butcher and countrify the song like Christy Lee Cook did, but, just gave it a little bit of a twang, and that worked really well. Definitely more confident this week, which was nice to see, but he still is very naive, which is refreshing, and I think his confidence, kind of contrasted with his naivete. However you say that, you guys know what I'm trying to say, is very a good balance and very refreshing for the show. For the most part, I think he did an excellent job this week. His voice was really spot on. I don't think he really had any bad notes except maybe right at the very end. So good job for him. 2 weeks running. I think he's done a good job. Next up, Tim Urban, the Vote for the Worst contestant. He sang Come On, Get Higher by Matt Nathanson. So much improvement from last week, it's not even funny. I was not thinking that he was going to do anything worth remembering this week, but he proved me wrong. I'm surprised that Vote for the Worst is still behind him, quite honestly. I thought they might switch over to Jermaine or something, but they're still behind Tim, so I think he's definitely safe for this week. It did feel a little amateurish. I thought, Randy brought up the karaoke kind of thing, so I definitely see where he's coming from. But for him, definitely was a personal best, so he should feel very proud of that performance. And like I said, I think he'll definitely be here next week. Whether he advances past next week will depend on what he gives us for his next performance. Closing out the show was Lee DeWeese singing Hinder's Lips of an Angel. Now, I must tell everybody, I despise this song. I have despised it since it first came out on the radio. It's just horrible. I just hate it. So it's hard for me to really get past that, so I'm a little bit biased. But I think he really sounded well, and I think the song does suit his voice very well, so I liked that part of the performance. It just was not digging the song choice at all, but definitely good enough to get through to the next round, no problem. So yeah, there you have it. There's your top 10 guys. What do you guys think? Good, bad, who was your favorite, who did you hate, who do you think's going home? I think definitely John Park is going home, and then either Jermaine or Todrick, really. I think those were probably the weakest performances, and, we'll see. I was wrong last week, so, who knows? Maybe Lita Weasel gets sent home, or Mike Lynch. I don't know. Hopefully not Mike Lynch. He's really good. Lita Weasel, I could see him going home, whatever. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. If you'd like, subscribe right over there. And we will talk tomorrow. Hopefully Crystal is well enough to sing and give us a really good performance, because I'm still waiting for one really good Idol moment. I talked about that a little bit earlier. Still haven't had one this season. We need one. This season has been so lackluster. We need at least one contestant to really pull out all the stops and give us something amazing. So let's hope it happens tomorrow night. Talk to you guys later. Bye.